belongs to me.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the third part of this Let's Play Hagrief Malekith yada yada yada.
Darkblade!
It was requested that we change the camera settings in here, which I think is actually quite a good idea. So for allied factions, we're just going to turn that off, and we'll put everything to the fastest. Anyway, just cause enemy factions, we'll leave it as medium. We'll just stick it to fast. And then neutral factions, we'll just turn it off and off. Fast and fast, there we go. That's the camera setting sorted for the interns.
My soul!
Now let's just take a look in here. Night Lord. Yeah. So one of these, yeah, they upgrade the outside of Tz'aarkan, and that upgrades the inside of Tz'aarkan abilities. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to need to get the Warp Sword of Cain at some point. Oh, replenishes hit points of combatant. Makes sense because in the story, the Warp Sword of Cain was an artifact Tz'aarkan really didn't want Malus to get his hands on. The way it's described in the books is Malus's influence comes from a ring. Because Tz'aarkan is inside a ring, he was trapped inside like a ring. And then when Malus put the ring on, because he got to that place and he was like, I'm filthy rich, look at all this money. And then he seen this one ring just sitting there. And he was like, this is all chaos treasure, I probably shouldn't, I can't resist. Puts it on, this like ring on, and boom, Tz'aarkan's inside him. But then from then on he was sort of described as being inside his heart. And he could feel the corruption going through him. When Tz'aarkan tries to stop Malus from getting the Warp Sword of Cain, which is an artifact. No, actually, I don't think he tries to stop him getting it, because I think it's one of the artifacts he needs for the story. So I think Tz'aarkan helps him get it, but I think he tries to stop him from using it. That was it. It's been a while since I read the books. Because when he, this is the sword that he pulls out, and he could feel, the fury of Cain going through him, spreading from, his arm back. And it was like the Tz'aarkan and the fury of the Warp Sword couldn't overlap. So as Tz'aarkan was reaching out from the heart, corrupting and taking over the whole body, it was obviously he was gaining more and more control of Malus, that sort of thing. But then when Malus was using the Warp Sword, it sort of pushed him back, and so he was just contained in the heart, and the Warp Sword and the fury of Cain took over instead. So it sort of makes sense that you've got replenishing. As I'm taking a long time to get here, I love the books, and I apologise. I don't know if you are going to love or hate me just whenever I see something me wanting to talk about it for the books. But the fact that the Warp Sword of Cain replenishes his hit points, and Tz'aarkan lowers his hit points, is actually really fitting. It's really fitting. Tz'aarkan damages him over time, because every time Malus called on Tz'aarkan and he turned into the super god tier him, fighting and killing. Every time he did it, and the longer he did it, the more hurt he would be, and the more the tendrils would go through him, the more control Tz'aarkan would have, the more pain Malus would be in, and the more downtime he'd need after to recover from it. Until he got the Warp Sword, that was. So yes, just oh, look at that, that's quite good. Eternal Hatred. Very nice too, but I will make these knights good! The knights are so bad. I really wish he had another ability up here. You know, some lords have unique traits that make... Oh, what's this? Code 1 nice one. Oh, charge bonus. It's just charge bonus, but it's better than nothing. And I really want to get Spite. We really need Spite. Spite. I love Spite. Oh, shut up, Tz'aarkan!
Your bloated, stinking presence is unwanted!
That is very true. You tell him, Malus. Right. Now, I think because we've got the possessions at 10, So we're going to attack this army, then we're going to drink a potion to get it back down to the neutral, but we're going to want... We might use Tz'aarkan in this battle. You know what, let's attack this army and actually use Tz'aarkan.
Fire in my soul.
It's not much of a battle, but I want to see...
Right,
Tz'aarkan.
warriors.
Do you want to see Tz'aarkan in action? We've not actually used his ability yet, have we? To summon him. Well, to become him, let him take over. And even then in the books it wasn't so much he took over, it was more... All of a sudden Malus had this insane speed, this insane like heightened reflexes, everyone else was moving slow, and then when he'd like swing his sword, instead of just leaving like a cut, if he just nicked them, like the whole arm would come flying off kind of thing, and it's, yeah. If you just imagine like a god running around instead of a... I think that's probably a good way to describe it. Right, and what on earth am I doing with the camera? Right. That's what I was trying to do. Go like that. So yeah, not much of an army there. I think we'll deploy over here on this hill because we definitely have a very nice ranged advantage. In fact, we've got that much of a ranged advantage, we might not even need the melee because there's not that many of them. And you know what? Group them like that. Group them like that.
Merciless warriors.
Use over there. You over there. Let's just see. The missile damage is damn nice. Ammunition's only 18. Weapon strength and melee. Melee attack and defense isn't that great. See, I remember someone was saying, I haven't looked at the stats yet. I just assumed, because most monstrous creatures that have a ranged attack are normally better in melee than they are. The ranged attack is just a bonus. Isn't it, my lovely? I'll give you a little pat on the head. So I just for some reason assumed you'd be better in melee. But with that melee attack and that... But really, we need to see how it is. Because we can take a look at the missile damage. But if that's like a single arrow, and there's no AoE, reload time, explosive, armor, explosive. Yeah, but how big is the explosive? So we can see it almost always explosive. Wish those are radius though. Does everything that's explosive have the exact same radius? Probably should look into that. And it's magical. Whereas your melee attacks, you often have an animation and it'll be an AoE.
Cold ones. Terror and death.
I really like cold ones, so use better become stronger. We'll get the Dread Knights. And that'll make us a wee bit stronger. And then we'll get the upgrades. And then we'll get his High Chevron. His will be good. Then we've got the chariots. There is the cold one chariots, isn't there, too? I wonder if they'll be any good. Because these chariots were doing really good last time. Typical Dark Elf, whipping it when they're not even doing anything. Oh, wait a minute! Oh! Oh! I forgot about my lords! I'm ranting, I'm not even talking, I'm thinking, and... The whole point is we're meant to be seeing Malus! Move, boy, move! Right, Malus, just get in there. I suppose you go in there. Wait.
Battle ready. To destruction. Following orders. Orders understood.
Alright, Malus, let's try your Tz'aarkan ability.
To their graves. Chariots. Flash kill.
Where's my knights? Oh yeah, put them over here. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm just... Like, their whole army's running. We haven't even seen Malus yet. Oh, look at that! A big ton of folk just went away. Is this an AoE? Holy whack-a-mole cheese pie! Holy guacamole cheese pie! That AoE at the end there.
Cold ones. Glorious destruction. slaughter.
Right, you only got 24 kills. Your ranged attack. Fire it quickly. I want to see. Fire it. That was quite a nice little AoE. You killed quite a few with that. Damn, you killed quite a lot with that because you only had about 20 kills, was it not? Yeah, that's 10 kills a go. That's quite good.
The merciless host.
You got knocked on your ass by a Grey Seer. Get the hell up.
Annihilation!
Come on, Tz'aarkan.
Blaze away!
Come on, it's just a Grey Seer. What the hell?
Cold-blooded killers. Master Tz'aarkan, advancing.
Maybe I should use some more units now then.
Massacre them.
This damn Skaven keep coming back. Kill that goddamn Grey Seer already, would you? He doesn't seem that good at single target damage. He seems mainly AoE.
My blade hungers.
Cast a fireball on them. Give him a taste of his own damn medicine. Oh, that knocked him over. That might... Maybe just we weren't catching him. Then the Knights took him away. Good job, Knights. Good job, Knights. He was about to land a big, huge blow.
Destroy.
Unstoppable!
Right. Catch the goddamn guy! Do I need to use another goddamn fireball just to knock him on his ass so you can catch him? Hit him! Look at him run away! Catch him! He's the only one left! Come on! Come on! Get him! When's the Benny Hill theme when you need it? I better watch that Malus is not going to get killed by my own ranged attacks here. Holy crap! He might be. Right. Actually, just move away. Ranged units, kill him. Fireball him. Right, get away from him, get away from him. How the hell? You're gonna lose, Malus. There we go. Holy crap, that was way closer than it should have been, Malus. Malus just could not catch that Grey Seer. He was basically just running rings around him. Holy crap. At least we got to see him quite a bit. Yeah, so we know. Don't try and solo little mages are going to try and run away from him.
Glorious carnage. The quotas must be filled.
We'll take the slaves and replenishment.
Slave masters to work.
Right, you're ranking up for Malusy boy. Spite! Yes! Oh, shut up. We got Spite!
Darkblade!
Hopefully now you'll be able to catch Grey Seers. Oh, Spite! I love the model. Though the only thing that's going to annoy me a wee bit is if I've got Spite standing beside a unit of cold ones, Spite is meant to be really small for a cold one, because that's his thing. Basically, the cold ones in Dark Elf Society is like survival of the fittest. It's normally the big, strong ones that survive. But the reason Malus took Spite as his own personal mount is Cold Ones are incredibly stupid. Like, even when they need their knights basically to direct them and tell them what to do at all times, and even then, half the time they're just like, food, food. As in, we're gonna go over here and like ignore the rider, like, no, we want to go kill that guy, food. Yeah, they're a wee bit stupid. But Spite was incredibly intelligent for a Cold One, which is why Malus took a liking to him. And he uses... Oh, shut up, Tz'aarkan, I'm talking!
Soul with your words.
And
Worse than
Malus really liked Spite, because even though Smite was like a runt compared to the other Cold Ones, he was winning all his fights by outsmarting. Like, he'd always lurk and hide away and then strike from behind, do like smart stuff. And so Malus was like, right, this is my Cold One. And then because Spite's like was able to outsmart his enemies that much that he became like a pack leader type role among the Cold Ones. And they sort of follow him, so he's sort of in the tabletop. His buff was nearby Cold Ones wouldn't get the stupidity, because they wouldn't be going, food. They'd be like, follow the master instead, so yeah, right. Who's this? Oh yeah, this is my little guy here. And we're probably going to want to get Blade Master. He is a little low on the melee attack. That would be quite good too. Marshal name of the provider. Right. Shut up, Tz'aarkan! Let's take a potion. Cost us a wee bit of money. Right. Gift to the Witch King. Shipment completed. Ah, okay. That's done automatically. I thought it was done through... the right, but we don't need to do anything. Just talk of hero. Oh, cool, you get a hero. Okay. Yeah, we could use some economy type stuff.
Warbound.
So we can get more Corsairs. You know, we really should get our
Drugi are restless.
Black Arc back. One turn until we can get the Black Arc back. Then we should go over and take this gold mine ASAP, because we're really needing the money. Oh! I'm forgetting. Yup. All the way up here. I really need to check the hotkey stuff.
Hi, Beastmaster.
Get you Root Marcher. Well, that third one's gonna... Oh wait, no, we've already got all three. Happy days. Happy days, right, no money to spend here. Let's end turn. We even hit the wee fast forward, but even though that's not going to really do anything, unless an enemy comes walking into my territory. Right, capture and occupy the following settlement. Caverns of Sotek. Okay. Ready for duty. Lovely day. Public order, local province. Right, Wells, we've got the Black Flood. Shut up, Tz'aarkan. Let's start upgrading. I'm gonna want that there soonish. What else do I want there? Maybe that. We'll leave that space for now. As for here, we can start upgrading that. That'll help us money-wise. Here we'll get the Black Arc back. It's still got its buildings. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Black Arc has a growth. Yeah, we're probably going to want the growth one first. Although these would be really handy for recruitment, because I could use this as a recruitment place instead of a settlement. So I could work more on money, at least early game, until I get a good recruitment place on the go. Oh, all these juicy buildings. We need them all. And all these abilities would be handy in game too. But you know what? Growth first.
Stay away, Tz'aarkan.
You know what? I think we're going to go around and get this because we could really use the Wonga. I want more money, money, money.
Cease your provocations.
Same turn. Sacrifice performed, faction destroyed.
I grow weary.
You may have to defeat a foe. Explore the island. We have ourselves a wee battle.
Show your mettle.
Oh. And I think we're close enough to my arc to get the buffs from it. Well, the abilities from it. Ability Strider, so do it. Right, we'll give that to the cold ones. I really want the gold ones to be
For
good!
the tag.
I really want the cold ones to be good. I really do.
Rise up, warrior.
Right. Right, we're gonna have to be smart when I place my spearman for once, because that thing is going to be a pain. Those cannons, we can't let those cannons get to work either, because they are going to destroy me. So my cavalry is probably going to be saved for taking them down. Right. Who counts as the aggressor in this, actually? I didn't think about that.
Corsair handbows. Eager for battle.
We'll stick the main melee.
Corsairs. Dark Elves.
Put one each side. We'll still group use because I'm going to want a Euro charge. Actually, where is their big dude? It's on this side. Right, so Spearman this side.
Nagarothi.
Cold ones.
Eager for battle.
Squadron of Chariot. We'll group use over
ready.
there.
Dark Elves.
Malus. And there's Buddy there. The Medusa over there. Actually, we'll stick the Medusa there. Yeah. Now, are they coming to me? They are coming to me. Happy days. Right, let's kick back and relax. Oh, we've got Spite. We've got Spite. I forgot we had Spite now. Isn't he glorious?
Darkblade.
Now,
Leaving.
we were talking about this earlier, and I'm pretty sure, for the rule of cool, which I suppose I'll accept, Spite is going to be twice the size of all the other cold ones. But you know what? I'm willing to forgive now that I'm just looking at this model. It's so beautiful. And it's, yeah, having it half the size would really sort of kill the detail. Oh yeah, look at that.
I go forth.
Look at that.
Leaving.
Though this model actually would suit, if I pause for a second because I'm should be paying attention to where the enemy are. This model would really suit the cold ones in their old sort of lure when they were much bigger, much fatter. And in the books, the cold ones were a lot stronger than they were in the tabletop. And I think they were more like an ogre, like size and strength. Whereas they're more just like a horse with fangs in the tabletop. Which has always like annoyed me. I wish they were more like they were in the books.
Moving out. Advancing.
Actually, they're going to be half decent against you. You just charge straight into them.
Cold ones.
Straight into the cannons.
Chariots. Moving out.
Right, Spearmen.
Die, weaklings. Dealers in death. Nagarothi.
Carnage. Corsairs. Bloody murder. Battle.
Handbows destroy those cannons.
Cold-blooded killer.
Just finish them off. Everything looks like it's going quite well.
Darkblade.
Now, what are these abilities? Cause damage. Doesn't matter, damage self. Demon's Curse. Alright, I'm not going to use either of them right now.
Chariots! Following orders.
We are ready.
Oh, damn cold ones. Are they? Yeah, they are Death Guard.
Moving out.
Let's right, see. Where's there a cluster of them? I'll just pop it there. I don't like that unit, I want it dead.
Merciless warriors! Death!
There's not actually that many of them alive anywhere, is there?
On to slaughter.
Oh, my poor cold one nights. My poor cold one nights.
Dread spears!
Make them bleed.
The merciless host!
Yeah, this crab's gonna be the one thing that's a pain to take out.
By Cain! No survivors!
A Beastmaster would be really handy.
Corsairs!
Corsair handbows.
Actually, your attack might be half decent against it. It didn't have any armor piercing, did it? Wait, no, it does have some armor piercing.
The merciless host.
Slash! Kill!
Cast a fireball on it, just anything to deal some damage.
Cold one.
What are the cold ones doing all the way up there? That's not where I sent them. Oh well.
Onwards to murder.
Attacking!
How did? Shouldn't those guys have disintegrated days ago?
Merciless warriors! Druki! Hack! Cut!
Alright, yes. Shoot this thing too.
Flow by Cain! Onward!
Back a bit. This unit is gone. They're the Death Guard too.
Bleak swords!
Oh, and look, they're evaporating now.
Chariots!
Happy days. Oh, they all evaporated. The Death Guard was the last thing really holding them together. End the battle. Could have performed a wee bit better that one, but I feel like I'm constantly saying that with the Dark Elves. They're not as easy as I thought they were, or remembered them. They're much more micro-intensive than I remember, but maybe it's just because I've got lots of really weak units.
Songs shall
And they're very glass cannony.
put the slave master to work.
Take the extra
My
replenishment.
ascension assured.
Oh, yes, the next step towards the Warp Sword of Cain. 1,000 enemies killed. A Scourge on a chariot. Shut up, Tz'aarkan.
Shut up, demon!
Right, so this is going to be an on-run and hang. I think. Oh, wait a minute, cold. Track it out. Ward of Cain, Ward of Catty. Right. We've got the Night Lords. I'm going to want them, but I don't have any yet. See, it's not giving ranged attack to the Medusa. Oh, it's giving a reload time reduction there. That's not too bad. Raid leader. Oh, yeah, I should get this. I should get these Sheaf Master. Make my ranged units more powerful. I probably should have done that before the Knights. I'm just desperate to make the Knights good.
Worse than useless.
Yeah, we probably should get that one. We're not going to get Dark Steed. We're going to wait and see if we can get... do I want the Chariot? Or do I want the Pegasus? Probably the Pegasus. Because then I could use them for hunting down mages or RA or stuff like that. So the Pegasus might be quite helpful. Let's... yeah, get that one. Why did it take me here? I don't have anything to give you, I'm afraid.
Cease your provocations.
Now that's going to help me with money, but only if I get a trade agreement on the go. Shut up, Tz'aarkan. Oh, unique building. Scrolls of Akati. Lovely. Well, that'll be handy for this. Maybe we should try and get these. The Golden Tower. The Warp Sword of Death. Very nice. Is that just it's all the way over there? It's quite far away. Is there a turn limit for this? Turns complete 12 and that we'll be doing that. The kills one we'll be getting. Just a nice bit of money. But it's going to have to require another potion.
Darkblade!
Right, now we've got lots of money. Let's... Actually, should... Wait, no, I wanted to zoom out it. No. Oh well, let's go. Right. Want that. I'll probably leave that vacant for now. I wasn't expecting to want to go back, but I really should set up that hotkey just to jump between the two.
The people grow restless.
But I'm lazy. Oh yes, 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 yes. Give me that, please. See, in here we could get some more swordsmen. I'd really like to start getting them with the damn shields. Replace the ones in here.
Stay away, Tz'aarkan.
The night fell. You will have to think soon.
Shut up, Tz'aarkan.
I control you.
Let's get them for now. Then we'll head on over soon and we'll take over this gold mine, I think, first. The Avenue of Gold should be our first port of call.
The Drusi are restless.
Clan Mulder have a whole army here that looks like it's heading after me. Raiding? Someone's raiding my territory?
The weak
Right,
scream
we're
of
fine,
rest.
everything's fine here. We'll leave it as is for now. The raiding's a wee bit worrisome.
We are both cursed.
We'll make this the last turn.
Something bubbles within.
We'll move them over there just to get a wee bit extra replenishment before we move on over. We'll stick you on normal. We probably should get some Corsairs in this, at the very least. Just to keep them a wee bit safer.
Vex us further.
And I think we'll call it a part there. So I'm going to say I hope you've all enjoyed this. I'm going to end turn here between parts, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.